All right, now that you've learned your 3 rolls and your 3 chords, we're ready to take up our first song, Banjo in the Hollow. Now, this song will actually use all 3 of those rolls. And while it won't exactly use the D7 chord, we'll use 1 finger of it. So, I'm going to play it fast for you, then I'll play it slow, and then I'll break it down. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, now let's play it slow. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, now let's break it apart and see what we're doing. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to learn another position for a G chord. Okay, this is what we call up the neck. Okay, this area here is called up the neck, even though it kind of seems like it's down the neck. I get that. So we're going to take the middle finger and we're going to put it on the 10th fret of the 2nd string, right there. We're going to take the index finger and put it right behind it on the 9th fret of the 1st string. Okay, this little 2-finger chord is another G chord. Okay, so in this position, we're going to do 1 forward roll. 5, 2, 1, 5. Now, you might be asking the question at this point, but I thought the forward roll was just 5, 2, 1. We use that in the beginning to get your hands going, but from then on, pretty much all the rolls become 4-note rolls. So 5, 2, 1, 5. Then we take that G chord off, and on the open strings, which means we don't have any strings fretted, we play 1 backward roll, which is 1, 2, 3, 1. All right, now let's put those 2 rolls together, the forward roll and the backward roll. Ready, go. Now we're going to come down the neck and we're going to make the C chord. You can either use the cheating C with the open 4th string, or you could put your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Okay? We're going to play the same rolls we just played up the neck, which is to say we're going to start with a forward roll, 5, 2, 1, 5. Then we're going to take the C chord up, and on the open strings, we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 1, the backward roll. Okay, now let's put these 2 phrases together. We're going to start up the neck in our little 2-finger G chord, and then we'll move down the neck to our C chord, and it'll sound like this. Okay, now we're going to come back up the neck and we're going to do the same thing we just did in the G chord, the forward roll, the backward roll, and and that'll bring us to our ending lick. But now, before we get there, I want to put all three of these phrases together. Notice we're just consistently using first the forward roll and then the backward roll in different places. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Now that brings us to our little D ending lick, which sounds like this. Okay, we're going to put the index finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. We're going to pick it with the thumb, and then while the string is still ringing, we're going to do something that's called a pull-off, which means we're going to pull this index finger down toward the floor so we get the sound of the open 3rd string. Earl Scruggs called this picking with the left hand. Now, if you just lift your finger up like that, you're going to kill the string. Or even if you just lift it up a little harder, you really are pulling the string with this finger. And often, this finger then comes to rest against the 2nd string. It's kind of hard to see on the screen. But there, right there. So that is a pull-off, and we play that 3rd string with a thumb. Following that note, we play the open 2nd. Then we put the ring finger on the 4th fret of the 4th. Play that note, open 1st. And then we finish up by playing the open 3rd string, picking it with the thumb. That's a longer note. It's an 8th note, so it has a pause after it. And then we do a pinch of 1 and 5. Now, a pinch, which you haven't encountered before, means playing 2 strings at the same time. So just take a look at the right hand. All right, the pinch, playing the 5th string and the 1st string at the same time. Kind of hard to see, but I am playing the 5th and the 1st at the same time. Okay, there are other pinches, but generally speaking, when I say pinch, I mean 1st and 5th. So let's look at this D ending lick one more time. This is the hardest lick in the song, and you want to take it, really slowly, 2 notes at a time, in memorizing it. Okay, so it was. So especially the timing of those last 2 notes. The 3rd string has a pause after it, and the pinch of 1 and 5 has a pause after it. So that is the A part, or the first part of the song, played through one time.